Okay, jumping back in here. Last turn of their counterattack. I am pretty concerned. No reattempts. Whew, I don't know how I'm going to do this. All right. It's going to have to be an aggressive move to get all the way. Secure the primary objective clears 1 through 4 of enemy forces. Okay. Clear 1 through 4 of enemy forces. Does that mean... That's an interesting question. What does that mean? Does that mean clear, like literally clear, or does that mean of enemy forces mean the PC markers? Now I'm wondering. I'm going to actually board game geek that. All right, actually super clear. Andrew, back on December 11th, somebody asked this exact mission, because it's apparently an issue with missions 5 through 7 where it says clear of enemy forces. And he said, a card is not cleared if it has a PC marker on it. So no, clear the cards. You have to, let's see. Ignore enemy forces. Just leftover text from a previous version that I thought we had removed all of. So that should not be there. You need to clear the cards. So... that is really interesting and a major, major challenge. But we're going to figure it out. HQ event. We do have an HQ event. Oy. You know, I don't always like these. So it's turn 1 through 5. We get an 8. Turn 1 through 5, 8. Company on the flank is ahead. You must move at least 1 unit forward to a new row this turn. And we get an experience point if we succeed. That means we got to get somebody up here. It's the only guy we could get up there too, by the way. Very interesting. All right. Onward. Team. Checking here to see, make sure I understand. Good order infantry from the same side. So good order infantry. This guy doesn't actually have good order infantry with him. Good order infantry, I believe, is... it's up here in the beginning. I think we have a good order unit. Infantry unit that is not a lat team and is not pinned. So an assault team is a lat team. I don't believe... let's see. Nope. There's no clarification there either. Interesting. All right. Well, learning on the fly. So I've got to try to get forward, which I need to do anyway. I like to get on that hill. All right. CO, who is a veteran, gets 4. So the CO gets 4. I got 10. Daylight, I can spend up to 6. He's going to flip the first sergeant. That's automatic, I believe. Auto if no volume effect. So, and then we will activate the first sergeant. That's 2. we can go down to 4. Here, we had 10. The second platoon is up here. I am going to activate the second platoon. That is line. The third platoon, are we going to be doing much with the third platoon? I'm going to be doing something with them, but I don't know if I'm going to be... I got a tank in here doing some stuff. In the fire team here, too. XO, I don't think I'm going to do tank. Gonna do. So that's 3. The third is green. I don't think he's going to have much to do. So first is a veteran. XO is also a veteran, but he's sitting at 7. So I think I'm going to save all 6 of those. I don't think there's anything else the CO wants to do. So he basically spent, he should have spent 5 because he flipped and he activated. So he activated 4 and he flipped the first sergeant. So, and he flipped him first because then he can activate him. Got to be on his command side. All right, first platoon, veteran. So it's up to 9. He can save them all. Tell you what, I'm thinking of doing a platoon move. Except this guy can see me. All the way up here. Very long. His first objective is, well, he's got the units here. He won't shift fire unless I do, but this guy could take a shot at him next turn. I am going to actually do a platoon move and take a big chance. So, platoon move, he's going to be under cover. And he cannot fire because he's heavy this turn. Platoon move, exposed. Platoon move, platoon move. Maybe absolutely crazy of me. When they get there, they are going to open fire here because they will open fire on the card with the highest volume of fire. Closest, I think. Closest, and then projecting the strongest volume of fire. And this guy here is all pinned, whereas this guy is taking it. This is risky here. With all these exposed units, that may not be what I want to do. I'm taking an alternative approach to this. Ordering him up. Ordering him up, 2. He'll drop that. He'll pick it up, 3. So the drop is free. Four. Hold on. Litter team. Fire team. 5. Then he's going to get his butt under here. No, he's keeping him a litter team. He's going to order him under here too. So let's do that again. Ordered up 1, ordered up 2, or moved up outside of cover 2, picked up a radio 3, paralyzed team here. Got two of them, actually. One, two, pick up 3, move under here 4. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do move under there 4. I do not have a volume of fire at this point, which means they will not. In fact, I don't even need to go undercover for that because they are not going to be opening fire on me. So actually, it's 1, 2, pick up 3. Now he is going to. Can platoons? No, platoons can't carry that. Can't do that. So actually, that makes no sense. Picking that up makes no sense. But I'm going to have that guy drop it. But I don't need to get the platoon up there to pick that up. I'm probably going to get the first sergeant up here to grab that thing. See a staff? Nope. Nope. Actually, it makes no sense to get that radio. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to order that guy up. Because then he's going to open fire. Trying to think of. Could get those guys. I don't want to start opening fire because I'm afraid he'll shift fire. I don't want him to shift fire. So I don't want to open fire on that card. So I think what I'm going to do is tell this guy to move here. Now, there's a risk of him. There's a risk. This guy could shift fire. Oh, no, he's pinned, so he will not shift fire. So that was 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're litter teams, still not opening fire. So I used 6, so I'm down to 4. Sorry about that. That was challenging. All right, second platoon is line. So he has 3. Gonna order that guy up. 1. They're all undercover, by the way. That's 1. Gonna move himself up. 2. He's gonna tell this guy to go here. 3. So we moved forward. Wonder why this card isn't. That's weird. That card is, for some reason, not. Now this guy, when he gets up there, is opening fire. Now where will he open fire? That's the closest card. I think he's going to open fire right here, which does turn this into a crossfire. So that was 3. We did get a experience point for that. Second tank platoon gets 3. So he's got 7. Going to activate. 2, 3, 4. Going to activate all those guys. So he's down to 3. I think that makes sense. All right. First sergeant is a veteran, maybe? Nope, he's line. So he gets 3. So he's up to 4. First sergeant. First sergeant is going to move here, out of cover. And that's all he's going to do. All right. Third platoon. 2. He's green. Yep. So he only gets 1. Yep. So he's got 4. But tell you what he's going to do. This may be absolute. Well, this is no longer all pinned. Why? Let small arms fire coming in here. This is pinned coming in from here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is small arms coming in from here. This is all pinned. This guy is firing here. And that's my small arms with my crossfire. All line. He's got 4. Tell you what he's going to do. He's going to tell this guy to try to infiltrate up there. He's line. 1, 2. He failed. He's going to try to infiltrate up there. He's drawing 1. He succeeded. That was 2. Then he's going to tell this guy to attempt to infiltrate here. Or should he try to infiltrate here? I like the idea of infiltrating here. He is going to attempt to infiltrate here. 1, 2. Exhort. So he failed, and all 4 were spent. But, and this has me a little nervous now. That's gone. There is no more crossfire. This is all pinned. They've got small arms on me. I've got automatic on him here. This guy could be in trouble. I really wanted, maybe I can find cover and get myself a little better chance. All right. XO gets 1, so he's got 8. XO is going to tell this guy to move up here. He's exposed. He's going to move up here. He's exposed. And he's going to tell this guy to move up there. It's 3. I wonder if he shouldn't have been pinned anymore. Yep. So I'm just going to leave it. He spent 3. I don't know how this is going to go. All right. 3 general initiatives. All right. I want this guy to look for cover. So if he's drawing 3 times. 1. All right. He found cover. A little bit better. I'd like that guy to find some cover. 1. He found cover. That's good. I want him to try to grenade attack. So he's going to draw 2. 1, 2. So he's successfully grenade attacked. Wow, there's my 3rd. This guy gets to try to grenade back. 1, 2. He failed, so there's a grenade miss on the card. So this just suddenly got really bad for that guy. All right, that's it. Now it's on to their turn. They have an HQ event. Number 3. Displace leaders. Remove any leaders on cards with no U.S. troops. I don't think they have any leaders. Nope, they have no leaders. So that's another card or event that doesn't make a difference. So we know this guy gets activated. It's the only tank they have left. These paralyzed right now, nothing happens with them. They're not under a volume of fire. They might be soon. This guy needs to do something. And then the only other unit they have is, well, they got these 2. Activity check there and an activity check here. I think that's it. So 3. So, second one. So 1, 2. So it's right here. This is a pinned undercover. Pinned undercover, 1 through 4. That is a 4. He is falling back. And he will fall back. He would like to get out of line of sight. He cannot. Card with the best cover. I think it's going to be back onto this card over here. So he fell back as well. But he is exposed. All right. That was interesting. Wasting ammo here now. Wasting a whole bunch of ammo. But that's okay. All right. 2 to go. Number 2. So it's right here. No, it's right here. So this is pinned on the same card, not undercover. 1 through 5, 4, pinned, no leader. He is going to fall back. So this guy is going to fall back. Now, where would he fall back to? That would give him, I think it would be here. Because here, he gets automatic. No, he's got heavy weapons. So this is a +3, +4, so it's 0. This one here is a, yeah, this is his best place to go. He's exposed, so we're back to firing here. And he's going to open fire. Card with the most steps. I think he's going to open fire here. That's 8. Definitely going to be there. That's a little unfortunate. We're opening fire here. So nobody's even firing on this card anymore. So we're firing this way. This card. He's firing this way. He's firing this way. And but this guy is now going to fire. And this all pinned is shifting over to this card. That could be that. I got a bunch of exposed units. That did not work exactly the way I wanted it to. We'll see. It's +5 -2, so it's +3. I mean, odds are something bad's going to happen as a result of that. But all right, now it's this guy. So he is on the same card. Now this is he is not pinned. So this is an assault. Last turn on the same card, undercover. So it's a 1 through a 5. 5, which is going to be attempt to make a grenade attack. So he is going to try to grenade attack me. On the same card, undercover. Yep. Going to try to grenade attack. So drawn 2. 1, 2. He did succeed this time in grenade attacking me. Now I get to try to grenade back. 1, 2. And I failed. So we have the grenade miss still. So they basically traded grenades. Probably not good for either of them. All right. That's the enemy activity. Capture. Well, we are going to capture one. We're capturing this guy. So we did get a captured casualty. But that's it. There's no other capture that's going to take place. Don't believe we have any. Well, yeah, no volume of fire here, so he's not picking him up, and we don't have this guy yet. He's not a litter team, so should have placed down a casualty collection point. All right. So we are on to the AT phase. So he's down to 1 ammo. My guy 13 has got 5 ammo. Well, he's got to take a shot. And he's going to disappear, and that's going to go away. That's their only AT. So the first thing is the heavy weapons doesn't count. There's nobody else firing because he's going to take a shot. So I am going to take heavy weapons fire at that guy. Now it is gunnery attack value of long range from a Sherman. That is a M4 Korea. Yeah, the M4 long range is -1. Yep. The T85 is a +1 defensive value, so that's a 0. The cover and concealment on the card is a 2. So +2 we have. And that is it. It's +2. Oh my God, that's a 1. So 2, that's a 3. They're going to retreat. So this guy, before he ever takes another shot, also disappears. And this volume of fire disappears. This heavy weapon disappears. Now this guy has moved and fired, and 13 has used ammo, but my goodness. Thank you. All right. So that's it. They don't have any turns, so now it's just my turn to move and fire. I'm actually going to have this guy move to this card because I still am firing. Got small arms, so the crossfire, but I want to stop using 12's ammo. 12 is down to 2 ammo. So we'll get him in a place where when he fires, it maybe makes more sense. That guy's all pinned. I'm wondering if I get him up here. So here's what I'm going to do. They have no anti-tank capability. So right now, I am going to move, interestingly, here. And then here. Here it's slow, he has to stop. And he's firing here, so he will still use ammo. So 14, who has got 5 left, is going to use ammo. And then this guy, I don't want to put him here because he's going to open fire and just waste ammo. I think I'm going to put him here. Nobody can fire at him. Oh, he would still fire at that guy. No. I got to tell you, I'm leaving him right here. Or actually, oh my goodness. You know what? 1, 2. Yeah. He goes there and he does not open fire anywhere. But he has to stop there. But there's no potential contact. Okay, tanks have moved. I had some guests show up, so sorry for the little bit of what probably is obvious pause and restart. So we moved up here. And why did I do that? They cannot see through. They're not firing on anybody, but they're not triggering a contact. I didn't want them with no infantry for fear of getting ambushed. But with all this open terrain, I wanted the opportunity, although this is not going to be that great. You can see to here. Oh yeah, you can see through here all the way up to here. So, all right, had dog going crazy. So now we had another interruption. But let's jump in. So, fire mission update. There is none. So now it's potential contact, and we have 2 of them. I believe, is it 2 of them? Potential contact here, and potential contact here. And this was where we moved to meet our objective. So, we are heavily engaged, which is another great reason to have moved there. These are both B and B. So B's, heavily engaged, we're drawing 2. So which one? Love seeing the contacts on the which one. So the first one. So it's this. So 1, 2. Nothing here. Here. 1, 2. Got a contact here. Now that's going to be interesting. He's going to open fire on this card. Whoever it is, We'll see what it is. Let's look and see what it's going to be first. So this is, let's see. Let's see if there's something special about being in a counterattack. I think it's just the A's draw. Actually, it's probably in the fire mission. Let's see. Excuse me. CSR 5. Knew it was in there. Okay, it says resolve any PCA markers. Discard change. Make sure I'm doing this right. Yep, I did all that right. I went only the PCA. So we're doing PC. It's B's still. So that's a 5, which is 4. It's a mortar. 82 millimeter mortar, 4 ammo, not spotted, in a foxhole. Now, he can definitely be here. So let's draw direction. He can't be front. Or is that accurate? No, he can be front. 82 millimeter mortar. Very long. Can be on the primary objective because that's a +2. Sees over that to here. Yeah. He can definitely see there. So he could be front. So let's draw to where we are. And it is max line of sight, right? So max line of sight range. So 7. 7 is left front. So here's what I got to do. What is here? That's a gully. Let's just pull. That is rocky, so that's nothing. So I'm just going to toggle that one. That card is probably so far outside. So it's going to be in this village because none of these can see through to... Oh, actually, this is +1. I take that back. I'm up on an embankment. So this very long can see. Fascinating. All right. Trying to get all these locked down. All right. So yeah, he's going to be way out here. And he is mortar in a foxhole with 4 ammo. Now he's down to 3. Unspotted. I don't know if I care. I'm gonna actually untoggle that because he's up at this line with these guys. And he can't see past this. So honestly, once we're past here, he's useless. So that front left was a beauty for me. All right. So both of those. Now, 3-step mortar, 4 ammo. He is opening a PDF. Both of these guys are now going to face. And by the way, and again, it's because he is at elevation. So on this card is now a heavy. So both of these guys are taking a pounding from that mortar. This has really gotten interesting. Although that doesn't make any of these worse for this turn, so didn't really matter. All right. Potential contact done. So pinned recovery. I'm going to remember to do this. This guy is no longer pinned. The mortar. Got to get him flipped from his fire team. I do have, I believe, yeah, the XO is on this card. These guys are no longer pinned. They're not under any fire. Still under fire. He's not pinned because he's not under fire. So I think that's it. So let's check. Wow. All right. So this card. This is going to be interesting. The grenades are going to win because the grenades are coming in at, well, the mortar. No, the mortar's the +2. This, even though the mortar's overhead, the rules specifically say it's for incoming, not mortar fire. So, starting here, the grenade is what matters. It's a -4, 0 since we're on the same card. So, we have a grenade miss as well. So that's -5. That's the best volume of fire. +1. So it's -4. Which this guy is only pinned. Wow. That blows. Because I am not going to be that lucky. 0, -4. They use the -3. So it's -4, -6. So I'm at -4 as well. Oh my God. I guess I am going to be that lucky. Wow. So I'm pinned as well. These both turn to all pinned, but we have this mortar firing at us. I may get off the card. Oh no, that mortar, he'll stop firing. Probably like the mortar to have a chance to take that guy out. Although if we could get a heavy up here, yeah, there's an option to get this guy off the card, get a heavy up here, a tank up here, and shoot at that guy. So that's probably the approach I'll take. All right. That is crazy. That card I thought would be just an obliterated casualty mess, and it's not. Here we have heavy weapons. Let's do this while I'm looking at it. So this guy is not firing because he's exposed. So this guy is 1W1. Oh, he's now out of ammo. All right, he's out of ammo going forward. And then obviously oh, it's not heavy weapons fire anymore. Oh yeah, it is. I take that back. I move the tank up here. So that's number 14. And nobody else who's using ammo is firing. This guy is just a normal line. They're not firing. Took care of that guy. He ran out of ammo. So that's a wrap. So here, and this guy's heavy weapons. So we got everybody is firing across these green hex sides. So it's +3, +4, +5, -6. So it's -1. And that guy is hit. He is line. That is casualty and a paralyzed team. So this is pretty much got the casualty, and then we got a paralyzed team. So we will transfer that, and he is no longer in existence. All right, well, so that's going to change this ultimately. I'm going to cockeye that so I remember, and I'll flip that now because we're moving right down here. So we got +2, +4, +5. So this guy is a +5. Miss. +3. He is hit. That's a bummer. Who is that? That's a bummer. Could have been a whole lot worse. He's line, so he has a fire team. So he's basically a pair of fire teams now. That could have been a whole lot worse, and they're pinned. south here where they can easily be under the cover. Okay. So +4, +5. That's a +3. Just pinned, all right. +5, miss. +2, +4, minus so +2 is a miss. And it's no longer any fire occurring there. And then this is gone. So that is it. That's just a paralyzed team. This guy's firing on this card. He's firing on that card. They're all still firing. This guy will open fire when we clear, which I hate. I probably should not have moved him onto that card. I'm probably going to get him moved away, to be honest with you. Because when I clean up, let's see, remove pyrotechnics, blah, 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 evacuate casualties. I don't think there's any. I do want to get a casualty collection point. I got 3 that I could collect right now. They're not going to shift fire. Yeah, so clean up. The counterattack is now, well, that counterattack's over. I said that because they could always counterattack again. And we've made some progress here. So, still got some potential contacts here. Probably try and clear some up while we're heavily engaged. Go, that guy, maybe we can capture. Get him to turn those guys into an assault team and move forward and move forward. As a matter of fact, that's the move forward, and then cease fire. That stops all those guys from firing and wasting ammo. Now, what's interesting, the tank will open fire here, which is awesome. Get those guys cleared out. So with that, we are at 47 minutes. I am going to record. We're starting turn 6. And we have 5 turns to clear all these cards and get these objectives. Well, we don't have to get these cards. We have to clear rows 1, which we've done, 2 to go, 3 to go, 4, all of them to go, and then we have to get the primary objectives. But I feel like we made some progress. Yep, let's see how this plays out. Thanks for watching.